The Physical Readiness Evaluation for Police, or PREP for short, is a physical fitness test used by police services in Ontario. The PREP is completed by police constables as part of their training at the Ontario Police College in Aylmer. For this reason, the PREP is used as a fitness exit standard for Police Foundation students at Mohawk College, meaning they are required to pass the PREP in 4th semester to graduate from the Police Foundation's program. The PREP is made up of 2 parts, the Pursuit Restraint Circuit and the 20-meter shuttle run. The Pursuit Restraint Circuit must be completed in 2 minutes and 37 seconds or less, and Stage 7 is required for the shuttle run. To pass the PREP, you must be successful on both the Pursuit Restraint Circuit and the 20-meter shuttle run. Ready, set, go. Around the wall, looking over the high wall, number on the right side. Up and down the stairs. Under the barrier. Around the start cone. Lap 2 is over the 4-foot wall. Touch the high wall with the hand. Up and down the stairs. And back under the barrier. Into the push-pull machine, pushing the weight all the way to the top. Lower and pull to the right. Lower, push to center. Pull to the left. Lower, push to center. And one more time each. Pull to the right. Lower, push to center. Pull to the left. Lower and push to center. Into the arm restraint machine. Tabs touch. Out for lap 3, number on the left side of the high wall. Up and down the stairs. Under the barrier. Around the start cone. Last lap is back over the wall. Touch the high wall with the hand. Up and down the stairs. Under the barrier. And back to the push-pull machine. Push to the top, lower, and pull to the right. Lower and push to center. Pull to the left. Push to center. And one more time each. Pull to the right. Lower down, push to center. Pull to the left. Lower and push back to center. One more time to the arm restraint machine. Grab the handles, squeeze, tabs touch. Lastly, grab the victim by the handle, spin around over the black resistance mat, around the cone, and right back. Time stops when the victim's feet crosses the black finish line. And time. During the Pursuit Restraint Circuit, you will wear a 9-pound weight belt and a 9-pound weight vest to simulate the weight of standard police equipment. The weight belt and vest are not required for the 20-meter shuttle run. There are 2 sizes of weight belts. After selecting the correct size, adjust the belt, and after clipping it together, pull the Velcro across the buckle to provide extra security. The vest comes in one size and is placed over the head with the straps coming from the back. Secure the left strap on the bottom of the chest piece using the Velcro, followed by the right strap. If the vest is put on improperly, the chest piece will be loose and may interfere with your test. It is important to secure the belt and vest before starting the test. If they fall off during the test, the timer does not stop while you put them back on. Following a ready, set, go command, you will begin by running around a 4-foot wall towards a 6.5-foot wall. Beyond the 6.5-foot wall, there are 2 numbers on the ground, one on the left and one on the right. As you approach the wall, you will be given a cue to identify the number on either the left or the right side. You do not need to scale the wall, but instead, pull yourself up enough to look over and identify the number on the ground. A footrail is available to use as needed. If you do not correctly identify the number or fail to look over the wall, you will be asked to go back and look over the wall again. After completing the 6.5-foot wall component, you will travel up and down the stairs. For safety, it is required that you touch at least 2 stairs on the way up, the top platform, and at least 2 stairs on the way down. If you fail to do so, you will be asked to repeat the stairs. The handrails are available for support, but are not required. After the stairs, you move to the 24-inch barrier. You will be instructed to go under the 24-inch barrier by crawling or another safe manner. You are permitted to touch the barrier. However, if you dislodge the barrier entirely, you'll be directed to put it back together and repeat the task. You then return to the start cone and begin lap 2 by scaling the 4-foot wall. It is required that you touch the top of the wall with at least one hand and 1 foot or leg. There are a few acceptable ways to scale the wall, including a straddle and rolling across on your stomach. After scaling the 4-foot wall, you will continue and touch the high wall with your hand, and then move back to the stairs and barrier in the same manner as lap 1. Following your second lap, you will move directly into the body control simulator. This task simulates an altercation with an offender. Start in the center by pushing the handles and lifting the weight to the very top before lowering it back under control. The force required to lift the weight is 78 pounds. Next, pull the handle and move 90 degrees to the right. Release the weight under control and push the handles and move back to center. Then, release the weight and pull to the left side. Lower the weight under control and push the handles and return back to center. Repeat the same sequence one more time to each side, always pulling to the sides and pushing back to the center. For the body control simulator, you may move using a crossover step or shuffle step. For the push, it is recommended to maintain a plank posture with your hands grabbing higher on the handles and feet far away from the machine. You will receive a warning if you are too close to the machine and your chest hits the handles or your elbows are touching your torso. For the pull, it is recommended to move in close to the machine, lower your hands, and sit in a squatting position. You must keep the weight elevated as you move. If you lower the weight early, you will have to reattempt the arc. After 3 warnings, you will be asked to move on to the next component. When transitioning between movements, it is important to control the lowering of the cradle. If you slam the weights, you will be asked to repeat the arc. So the sequence for the body control simulator is push the weight to the very top, lower under control, pull to the right, push to center, pull to the left, push back to center, pull to the right, push to center, pull to the left, and push back to center. After completing the push-pull component with 2 arcs to each side, you will move into the arm restraint machine. This task simulates the forces required to grip and retract the arms of an offender. Grasp both handles and squeeze to fully depress them. Then, bring the arms together until the 2 tabs touch before lowering them under control. Depressing the handles requires a force of 32 pounds per hand. This pulls a pin out of the gears, allowing the restraint arms to move. Retracting the arms requires a force of 35 pounds per arm. For this component, you must wrap your thumbs fully around the handles. If your thumbs are pointed up or cupped to the outside of the handle, you'll be asked to complete the task again. For the arm restraint, you are allowed 1 pause. However, if you pause more than once, you will have to complete the task again. If there's a grinding noise while moving the arms, you are not fully depressing the handles and will have to repeat the task. Lastly, you must not slam the weights when lowering them down. It is recommended you grip low on the handles, so with a staggered stance, your elbows out to the side, and use your larger chest muscles. Following the arm restraint, you go back out to the pursuit course for laps 3 and 4, which are the same as laps 1 and 2. After lap 4, you move back to the body control simulator, followed by the arm restraint one more time. You then finish with the victim relocation. Using the handle, drag the 170-pound mannequin over a resistance mat. Continue pulling the mannequin around the cone and then return. The timer will stop when the mannequin's feet cross the finish line. Warnings for the victim relocation include turning the mannequin around too early or dragging it off the dedicated flooring and onto the gym hardwood. The time to successfully pass the pursuit restraint circuit is 2 minutes and 37 seconds or less. You will be given a minimum rest of 15 minutes before beginning the second part of the prep, which is the 20-meter shuttle run. To successfully pass the prep, you must run to stage 7. For more information on the 20-meter shuttle run, please view the dedicated video. Good luck with your test.